Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we got a fun video. Hopefully I've told you guys this by now, but I am currently not home from Tuesday to Thursday. Not exactly sure what time period you guys are watching this video. Have to go end my internship. Sorry, fellas, but we will not be getting any of that regular insane glitch content videos you guys are used to. So I had to sit down and pre-record a few videos for you fellas. So today we're going to be talking about 10 players that I want to see put into college football ultimate team. Obviously, it's a long season, but there are some cards that alright EA, let's get these guys in the game. Obviously, if you guys can't tell where my fandom lies, currently a rising senior at the University of Tennessee. So if there are a lot of Tennessee players on this list, I'm sorry, not sorry, don't get mad at me. Now, without further ado, I'm going to shut up so we can go talk about 10 players that I want to see in college football ultimate team ASAP. So before we hop on over to Google and I start Googling so-and-so player in their college uniform and we talk about why we need them in cut, I want to just sort of drop two mainstream, everybody wants these cards but can't not have them on the list. It's Tavon Austin and Johnny Football. Tavon Austin highlight mix. If you guys have ever gone out and pregame, then you know you have to watch Tavon Austin highlights to get ready for the night. It's just a thing that you probably have done. If not, well, you're an absolute, you got to do it. It's a great time. Also, Johnny Football. It's Johnny Football, but only in college, so it would only make sense. We get a Johnny Football card, and he's going to be the best quarterback in the game. All right, now on to 10 players that you probably didn't think of that I need in this game. Alright fellas, so I limited myself to only 4 Tennessee players. So first up, I need a Joe Milton card in this game. If you guys have ever watched Joe Milton play football, I mean, look up here at his automatic click things on. It's Tennessee, Joe Milton, Michigan, Joe Milton, Milton stats, Milton Heisman odds. Milton was not winning the Heisman. And then Milton arm strength, but he could just sling the rock. That was literally his only thing. He only had one type of throw. Also, you guys don't know Tennessee's quarterback last year. He's a really fun quarterback to watch. He's 6'6", just massive dude, but has no finesse on the ball. It's either going 90 yards for a touchdown or 90 yards over the wide receiver, and I think that would just be so unbelievably fun to have in this game. I have watched and screamed at Joe Milton inside of Neyland way too many times. Dude has pissed me off so freaking much, but Joe Milton is just a stupid arm strength, a massive dude, and would be a fun quarterback to use in cut. Number 9, I have a little bit of a throwback. I have Herschel Walker. I think having a Herschel Walker card in college football ultimate team would just be fun. I mean, for me personally, I didn't get to personally watch Herschel Walker play college football, but from everything I've seen and watching Herschel Walker highlight mixes on YouTube, Buddy is absolutely disgusting. One of the best college players of all time. If you guys haven't looked up Herschel Walker highlight mix ever in your life, well, you need to. He was absolutely disgusting. Georgia is historic for having really good running backs, and Herschel Walker was one of the OGs. Obviously, Tennessee fan, so this one sucks, but Herschel is a stud. So what do you know about Kelvin Benjamin at FSU? Yeah, I want to see Kelvin Benjamin put into college football ultimate team. So I have seen Kelvin Benjamin play football way too many times. A bunch of my family went to Florida State, so I have sat down and watched Kelvin Benjamin play. He's some 6'6" wide receiver, already out of the league, but he could not get on a diet. But at FSU, it's an absolute monster. You guys can see here, this flick right here is just mossing this dude. One of the bigger draft busts of all time because, well, he just was really hungry all the time. But Kelvin Benjamin at FSU was a different breed of beast, and I would love to have a Kelvin Benjamin card on my team in cut. So hopefully just by looking at this picture, you know who I'm talking about. It is Chris Davis, most likely going to get a card before any of the players I've talked about so far, simply because he is a college football legend. He has done one thing, got him drafted, got him paid, but oh my gosh, was this play absolutely electric. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, well, one, what are you doing? Go look up Chris Davis Auburn kick 6, and yeah, it's one of the best college football plays you guys will ever see. And he's getting a college football legend, or in case you missed it, master or something, because that was one of the craziest plays in college football history, and he's getting a card because of it. Cracking the top 5, I'm allowed 3 more Tennessee players, and at number 5, I have Jalen Hyatt. So, yeah, look at this freaking stat line right here. 6 receptions, 207 yards, 5 TDs against Alabama. You guys can't see this. Let me move myself. Yeah, that was one of the best games I have ever sat down and watched. Yes, we stormed the field, we beat Bama. It was an absolutely electric atmosphere, and that was the day I fell in love with Jalen Hyatt, as you guys can see right here. This is one of the most disrespectful things of all time. I really want to click on it, but I'm not. Look at this right here. Jalen freaking Hyatt, dude. He needs a college football Ultimate Team card with 99 speed. I will spend 17 million coins or $300 to get him on my team. I need a Jalen Hyatt card and a Tennessee uniform in my life again. Please come home, Jalen. I miss you. So number 4, one of my personal favorite underdog stories of all time is Baker Mayfield. If you guys didn't know, he was a walk-on, won the Heisman at Oklahoma. So we need a Baker card. I think it would just be really fun. Baker Mayfield was college football for a while. Obviously was. He was the number 1 pick in the draft. Really happy to see Baker get another shot and perform well with the Buccaneers, get paid, because Baker in Oklahoma was just different. I mean, yeah, Baker was special. Miss him in Oklahoma. Some of these pictures are just so fun to look at because he was different. If you guys haven't ever seen Baker Mayfield highlights, highly recommend you guys go enjoy yourself over there. At number 3, I have Cam Newton. Cam freaking Newton was the generational scrambling quarterback. I also think we'll get a Cam Newton card before we get anyone else on this list. Cam Newton put Auburn back on the freaking map, winning the Heisman. I mean, Cam was different in college. I mean, we all know Cam in the NFL for what he was, a very, very good player. You know, brought the Panthers to popularity for a little while. My younger brother is a Carolina Panthers fan because of Cam Newton. So obviously Cam Newton was very good in the NFL, but he was just significantly more impactful in college. If you don't know Cam Newton's college story too, highly recommend you guys look up a video on that. Very, very interesting stuff to see how he got to where he was. Cam, though, need him and cut right now in my life. Now at number 2, how could it not be Hendon Hooker? I mean, guys, Tennessee fan. This guy gave me a reason to enjoy Tennessee football. Hendon Hooker should have won the Heisman, got injured against South Carolina. I could talk about how much I love and miss Hendon Hooker for 20 minutes. I don't want this to be a 20-minute video, so we're going to go through Hendon Hooker quick. But if you know me, then you know how much I love Hendon Hooker. This picture just makes me want to sit here and cry on camera. Shout out Detroit. Please let Hendo play, but oh my God, was he so freaking good for us those 2 years. If you have not watched Hendon Hooker's highlight mix at Tennessee, go watch his 2022 Hendon Hooker highlights. Oh my God, he was the one throwing the ball to Jalen Hyatt, so just keep that in the back of your mind. But at number 1, it actually makes no sense why Nico isn't in the game yet. He is not in cut. I use him in my dynasty, but for whatever reason, Nico is not in college football Ultimate Team. I'm not sure if they're saving him for a certain promo, but he's just not in the game. It does not make sense. He's in the game. He's in cut. He is my background picture every time I load into this game. I see Nico, but I can't use him in cut. I don't care if he's an 82, 81. We have 95 overalls in the game. I'm using Nico as my quarterback. So EA, odds are you probably don't ever see this video, but if somebody from EA sees this video, give me a damn Nico card in my life right now. Fellas, those were 10 players I want to see in college football Ultimate Team ASAP. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about this list, and who do you want to see in cut? I love to hear from you guys. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you boys later. Peace.